Today I've got a spicy block flow. So you will need a yoga block. As always, my blocks and my beautiful mat are from Oli. I'll leave my link and a discount code for 15% off all of their stuff down below. I am also going to use 2-pound ankle weights just to make it a little bit more spicy. So if you do have ankle weights, you can grab those now, but you can absolutely do this workout without ankle weights. You could also add wrist weights or even hold small dumbbells for a lot of these exercises. If you're used to only doing yoga, the breathing in Pilates is different. Let's just get started. Take your hands to your lower rib cage. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Now exhale like you're blowing out a candle. Feel your rib cage hug inwards, back together. Inhale, feel the rib cage expand. Exhale, feel it hug back together. As you breathe, hug your lower belly back towards your spine. Imagine this whole network of muscles around your center, your core, your pelvic floor, the front of your belly, your waist, all those muscles that control your rib cage. Imagine them hugging in and up to support you like a natural corset around your body. Keep that little bit of engagement as you let the breath come into the sides and the back of the rib cage. So with each breath, you are actively connecting into your core muscles. One more deep breath here. And just start to rock forward and back on the soles of your feet, telling your body it's time to move. You can take a little moment here to thank yourself for showing up for this workout. Maybe if you're trying something new. And then we'll take the hands out and up. Just go for a big stretch. Take it around in a circle. Bend your knees as much as feels good. Reach up, and then we'll take it back the other way. So this is going to be just a spicy Pilates-inspired workout. Obviously, take it at your own pace. Modify for any injuries or adjustments that you need. Stretch all the way up to the sky. And then take the feet nice and wide, bring your arms down by your sides. We're going to take some goddess squats just to turn on the legs. So as you inhale, sit down into a wide squat, sending the knees out. Exhale, squeeze, lift up at the top. Good, so we're coming down and lifting back up. Really press into your feet. Think of long toe joints. So don't grip with your toes, but just let the toes be long. With that breath, inhale to squat, exhale to stand up. And we can add in some arms here. So as you come down, you reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, bring them down. Really keeping that lower rib cage hugging in. Breathing into the sides of the rib cage. Oh, I did it wrong. Up and down. So like in yoga, every move in Pilates is intentional. You're paying attention to the muscles. You're creating that resistance in your body for yourself. Good, keep it going. Maybe feeling a little bit of heat building up here. Let's go for 3, 2, and for 1. Hold it down in that squat. Just taking a little twist through the spine over to one side and then over to the other side. Always feels really good to stretch out the spine and the hips at the beginning of a spicy flow. Good, and now we'll stand it all the way back up and you're going to reach for your block. I'm going to step to the side so you can see me, and we're just going to place the block onto the mat. I want you to take a V position with your feet. So standing in like a plie, so I'm standing like this on my block, heels onto the block. And when I squat down now, I want my knees to go in line with my toes, and then I'm squeezing, lifting back up. Good, so we're inhaling to squat down, let the spine naturally tip forward, and then squeeze, lift back up. If it's too much with the block, you can always take the block away. Good, bringing that control to every part of the movement. Zip those legs together as you come up. Let's add in some arms. Inhale, sweep the arms up like a chair position. Exhale, bring them down by your sides. Zip up through the center of the body. Good, keep going. Keep that lower core hugging in. Feel like all of your power is coming from your core muscles. Notice how if you slow it down a little bit more, really press into the balls of your feet, you feel more challenge in those legs. Good, keep it going for 4, 3, and then we're adding in for 2. On this next one, squat down and hold it there. Close your knees towards each other, open and stand back up. Bring it down. Close the knees, open and stand it up. If you want to just bring the arms by your sides or to your hips, you can. If you need to step off the block, you can, but just keep it moving for me. Don't quit. Good, to really resist that momentum and create the resistance for yourself like you're moving through honey. Let's go for 3, 2, and on this last one, squat it down, bring your hands to your hips. We're just going to close and open those knees, keeping in that nice neutral spine, no arch in the back. Keep breathing, keep sitting low. Let's go for 4, 3, breathe, 2, and for 1. Stand yourself up, give your legs a little wobble or shake, and then we're going to place the block to just that flattest setting and step into some lunges here. So stepping your right foot onto the block, and we're going to step back into a nice lunge and then tap the toe by our side. So moving into some lunges here. Keep the spine nice and long in that neutral position. And as always, those core muscles hugging in. The block is just helping us bring attention to that standing leg. This is really the leg we are focusing on a little bit more. But the block will also make it maybe a little bit more wobbly, depending on how squishy your mat is, how squishy your block is. Keep going back into that lunge and bring it up. If this is enough, keep going with this. If you want to challenge your balance, you're going to come in and then bring the knee up into the chest. So you go straight from that lunge with control, driving the knee into the chest. Keep it going. So you're either tapping that toe down or you're bringing it all the way up into that standing balance. Good. We're here for 3. Feel like it's a crunch when you bring the knee in for 2. And on this last one, bring the knee into the chest. Reach the arms to the sky. Inhale, lower the knee. Exhale, hug it towards you. Really strong in that standing leg. If you need to, you can hold on to a wall or a chair, any furniture you have near you. Really think of that core crunching in. Whoop. Wobbling is okay. Exhale as you bring the knee towards you. For 3, point your toes. 2, and for 1, step it all the way back into that lunge for me. Bend your back knee. We're just going to come up and down. In and out of that lunge now, bending both knees to lower your hips towards the mat and then standing it back up. Good. Keep hugging that lower rib cage in. All these reminders that I'm giving to you, I'm giving to myself as well. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit down in that lunge, bending through both knees. We're going to pulse here for 8, 7. Keep breathing. Keep that pelvic floor lifting up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Last little bit here. Lean into that standing leg. Hinge forward with the spine. We're going to tap that toe up and down. I really find in these single-sided things, my hip loves to open out. Can you square your hips towards the mat? Really engage through that back leg. The left glute, the left hamstring is working. The whole of the leg is lifting and lowering. So it's from that hip joint rather than just the knee. Keep the rest of your body as still as possible. Oh, my right leg is burning. Don't know about you. For 3, 2, and for 1. Step off your block. Well done if you stayed with me. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. And then we're going to switch sides. So I love to not take too much of a break in between things, just to keep my heart rate up, to keep that breath flowing. So if you need extra rest, you can take it. Otherwise, we're onto that left side and we're tapping in and out of that lunge. So just take the first few moves to start to coordinate with your own breath, to start to find your own pace. And then you bring control and precision to the movement. So a lot of these movements we're doing are not classical Pilates moves, but it is a Pilates-inspired flow, meaning that we're using the Pilates principles, which are precision, flow, control, and that breathing all the time. Okay, you are going to either stay here or to take it up a notch, you're moving into your standing balance in between each lunge. So you're coming back into that lunge, spine tips forward, and then you bring it upright, bring the knee into the chest. If your balance feels wobbly, keep your gaze ahead of you at something that doesn't move. It's really going to help. And we can take the arms up as well. Good, keep that control. If you're wobbling around, slow it down to find your balance. Let's go for 3. Breathe. For 2. And on this last one, tap your toe and then bring it up into the chest if you haven't already. Grab that chair, grab that wall if you need it. Inhale, lower the knee. Exhale, lift. You can bring your hands to your hips or keep them extended. Imagine if you even had wrist weights, that would burn. So we're exhaling to bring the knee in. Feel like it's a crunch, your abs coming in, supporting that spine. If you're feeling it in that right hip flexor, that is okay. It's so good to strengthen these hip flexors as well. Keep grounding into that standing foot with nice long toe joints. For 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Can you take it all the way back into that lunge for me? We're just going to bend and lift. So now we're staying in that lunge. The spine is hinged forward. Oh my goodness, I am sweating. You wouldn't think that such low impact exercise could really burn and really make you sweat. It's the magic of these Pilates inspired exercises. Give me 3 more. 2 and 1. Stay low in that lunge, little pulse. Up and down, keeping that spine hinge forward. Keep your belly hugging in, lower ribs in. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in that lunge. Tip your body forward. We're going to lift and lower that back leg so you can lean into that block a little bit more. Point your right toes, lifting and lowering from the head of that right thigh bone. Keep that right hip bone facing the mat. You can exhale as you lift the leg. Think more of length than of height, and check if it's making you do a back bend. Make the movement smaller. Hug your lower belly in a little bit more. Good. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Stand it up. Step off your block. Give your legs a little shake. So spicy. Just lean your hips over to one side and then lean your hips over to the other side. Good. And then we're going to bring it down onto the mat and we're going to take a side plank. So I'm going to place the block under my right hand just for that little bit. Sorry, left hand. My left hand, my left knee, and my right foot are on the mat. I am taking my hand to the block. You can do this without the block, but I just like for alignment to have that extra little bit of height. So we're going to start to open and close the arm and see if you can find that movement just in your arm. So it's coming from that shoulder joint and you're working your core to keep the spine still, to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Okay, if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can extend that bottom leg so you're in a full side plank. Of course, option to keep the knee down at all times. Really strong through this supporting arm, through the left arm. Maybe a tiny little invisible bend in that elbow if you feel like you're locking your elbow out. Let's go for 3, 2, and for 1. Holding it here or bringing that left knee down if you need to. We're going to drop the hips and lift. Think of this left side body working to pull you back up, keeping your body in that as much of a straight line as you can. At any time you can come down to that left knee and just do it there for me. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. If your left leg is up, bring it down now. We're going to exhale, crunch the elbow and the knee together, extend, and then lift that extended leg, the right leg. So we crunch into that side body, and then we lift. Crunch and lift. It's all in that waist. Crunch and lift. Point those toes, make every part of the body involved. My right arm's getting confused. Take it over top and then crunch elbow and the knee together. We have to keep reminding every part of the body to be involved, not letting that neck and shoulders get lazy. Really bring in tension into every part of your body. And those hips are going to want to move around. Can you keep them as still as possible? Let's go for 3, 2, and for 1. Bring your hand to your hip. We're just going to lift and lower that right leg. If your neck is hurting, look down towards the floor. Keep it in that nice neutral shape for 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Bring it down to your knees. Let's take a stretch over towards that right side. Open up through your left side body. Okay, before we go to the other side, just leave that block in the middle and bring it over to a tabletop position. Knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. Take your right leg back behind you again, so the same leg that was lifted before. Watch it's not a back bend. Keep that spine neutral. look forward. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, lower the chest towards the block. We're going to inhale here and exhale. Now let's inhale, bend the elbows back, lower the chest, exhale, press back up. Just put 8 here. If you need to, you can bring your right knee down. Good, use those exhales. So we try to exhale on the effort. Let's go for 4, 3, for 2, and for 1. Well done. Bring that knee in. You can sit your bottom back towards your heels. Take a deep breath. And we're going to make our way over to the other side. So I'll just turn so you can see me, but you can obviously just flip around to the other side. And we're finding our side plank. Okay, starting with that top arm. Your bottom knee can be down for now. We're going to really, with control, bring it ahead of the shoulder and then up. So this is kind of one of those moves that might not feel like much. You need to bring intention to every part of the body, stretching into your fingers, really controlling through your waist. It's like if someone had poked you in the stomach and you're clenching away from them. Don't worry if your exhales aren't in the same place as mine. Just make the breath make sense to you. Feel like you're using the exhales to contract your core muscles. If you wanted to, you can take it further by being in that full side plank. Keep lifting the hips away from the mat. For 3, for 2, and for 1, lift up. Maybe you bring the knee down, maybe you keep up in that side plank. We're gonna lift the hips and lower. I like to exhale on the way up. I'm exhaling on that effort to help contract my core muscles, support my spine, give me a little bit more strength. And for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee down. We're going into our side crunch. Exhale, elbow and the knee together. Can you keep that left hip stacked and then lift that left leg? And you can keep the arm going as well, or you can just bring the hand to your hip if you prefer. You would never think that 1 pound or 2 pound ankle weights would make a difference, but when they're right at the end of that leg, it really does. Really crunching into that side body, really lifting the right side body away from the mat. Good, give me 3, 2, keep breathing. And 1, bring your hand to your hip. We're just lifting and lowering that left leg. For 4, 3, tuck that tailbone under, 2, and 1. Good, bring it down to face the mat. We are nearly there, don't lose that momentum. Bring yourself to your tabletop, take your left leg back behind you, find that tuck of the lower belly and lower ribs, and then lower your chest to the block. Exhale, push back up. We're just here for 8, so we've got 6 more now. And for 5, elbows go straight back, shoulders away from the ears for 3, 2, and for 1. Good, bring it down. Sit your bottom back to your heels. Find your child's pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Well done, we are so nearly there. We are just going to finish off with a little bit of core because we can't do it without focusing on our core. So bring yourself all the way down onto your back. You could grab another block to support your head if you feel like your chin is higher than your forehead when you lie down. If you feel okay, then you can just have your head on the floor. We're going to balance the block on the soles of our feet. and flex the feet here. If you need to, you can bend your knees. It's not really focused on the flexibility of the backs of your legs. It is more of a core exercise. And just find that position where you can balance the block. Try and find a neutral position with your spine. So it's not arched, it's not squishing down into the mat. It's just in that natural shape. Inhale here, and then exhale, hug all your core muscles together to lift the block maybe 1 centimeter higher or even less than that. So it's a very subtle activation of that lower core and pelvic floor. So on each exhale, you're contracting to lift the block, keeping it balanced on your feet. So the feet aren't rocking towards the face. We want them to just stay directly over the hip. Last 4 here for 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Lift that block and then bend the knees, bring the block towards you, hold it into your hands. Last little bit here, we're gonna extend the block overhead, the toes reach down towards the floor, and then you're gonna tap the block towards your feet and lift your head, neck, shoulder blades off the mat. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. You only bring the arms and the legs as low as you can without arching your back. So you find that range of motion that works for you. If you are feeling it in your lower back, you can bend your knees instead. Exhale as you crunch. Give me 4, 3. Keep that lower belly in for 2. And on this last one, reach up, either block towards your feet with the knees bent or up to the sky. Pulse it up to those toes for 8, 7. Keep drawing your navel down. I've lost count for 5, 4. Chin is off the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the feet, drop the block behind you. Reach your arms overhead. Stretch your toes towards the end of the mat. Stretch out the whole body. Take a deep breath in and a long sigh out through the mouth now. And just bending the knees, give your knees a big rock like a windscreen wiper from side to side. And then we'll just cross that left ankle over the right knee and go for a figure of 4 stretch. Letting all that tension go. Just feeling your heart rate come back down. Good, take that stretch over to the other side, left foot down, right ankle across. Give your whole legs a little bit of a sway if that feels good. And then you can bring your feet down, let your knees knock together. Take a deep breath into your belly and a long exhale. One hand to your heart. Thank yourself so much for showing up today. Take a little smile if that feels good. Be so proud of the hard work you've done. And either just taking your time here on your back, or if you're ready to sit up, just sit up gently. And just give yourself a little bit of gratitude for your practice today. If you loved this, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know if you'd like to see more workouts like this. And as always, my beautiful mat and blocks are linked down below. Just use the code yoga with Ilona for 15% off only. And I will also leave a link to this cool top as well, which is from Underdays. If you are feeling like a stretch, then check out any of my hundreds of yoga videos on this channel, and I hope to see you very soon.